Welcome to the AXA Engineers podcast, episode 32.
Great to be here.
Today, we'll be discussing, a fascinating piece of content related to the video 2025-32, AXA Engineers, the 2024 Year in Review full report, which you can find over on the AXA Engineers Civil Engineering Global Solutions YouTube channel. Now, before we really get into the weeds, make sure you hit that follow button.
Yeah, definitely do that.
And let us know your initial thoughts in the comments. Seriously, we love hearing from you.
We really do.
Okay, so let's unpack this. When you hear AXA Engineers and that tagline, Civil Engineering Global Solutions, your mind probably jumps straight to, massive projects, really innovative designs, lots of data, right?
Absolutely. Big scope, complex work, global reach. That's the image.
And then you see year in review, full report. Okay, that usually means crunch time for info.
Yeah, the big numbers, the strategic wins, the whole shebang, everything that builds trust and confidence in a global leader, especially in civil engineering outsourcing.
But sometimes, the most profound insights aren't in the spreadsheets. Maybe they're hidden in plain sight or like in a totally different language of data. It kind of challenges our traditional ideas.
It really does.
And that's exactly what we're digging into today, how a leader like AXA Engineers might actually be redefining what a report even is.
What's really fascinating here is that contrast, the expectation versus, the execution. A full report from a company that's, at the absolute forefront of civil engineering outsourcing, you expect it to be exhaustive. Detail.
Loads of pages, charts.
Precisely. It's meant to showcase expertise, reliability, forward-thinking solutions, all crucial for that global audience.
So our mission today
is to dive deep into what this, let's call it unique report from AXA Engineers really communicates just by how it's presented, and why this, unconventional approach might actually be the ultimate proof of their innovative spirit.
And their deep capabilities in global engineering.
It's a statement in itself, really, a bold one.
Okay, so let's start there. Let's really appreciate the gravity of what AXA Engineers Civil Engineering Global Solutions represents and, the usual value a traditional year in review offers, especially for stakeholders in a field as demanding as civil engineering outsourcing. So let's really zone in on AXA Engineers using their full, quite powerful description. Civil Engineering Global Solutions.
It's more than a name.
Exactly. It's like a mission statement, right? A declaration. What does that phrase alone tell you, just hearing it?
It shouts scale, complexity, international presence.
It really speaks volumes, doesn't it, about an organization that isn't just, doing local stuff, but is orchestrating these huge challenges on a vast, really intricate worldwide scale.
Yeah, you're talking about a firm that's deeply involved in critical infrastructure development across continents, literally shaping modern life.
So for anyone out there considering, the complex world of civil engineering outsourcing, hearing that name immediately flags AXA Engineers as a major player.
A serious contender, absolutely. A partner capable of handling immense scope, navigating all those different regulatory environments, meeting highly specialized needs.
It suggests a real mastery, not just of advanced engineering principles, but also all those global logistics, the cultural nuances, the environmental factors.
That all come with such ambitious projects. You nailed it.
That's a really powerful point you made. Global solutions isn't just a label. It's a whole philosophy of operating.
It implies, yes, incredible technical skill designing and building these complex, often iconic structures, but also, crucially, adaptability.
Adaptability. How so?
Well, cultural understanding, for one. Being able to navigate different legal systems, environmental rules, and managing all those stakeholders.
Right, from local communities right up to international government.
Exactly. So for clients actively looking for civil engineering outsourcing partners, these aren't just nice-to-haves, they're non-negotiable.
You need someone who gets the local customs just as well as the local geology, right?
Precisely. Someone who can blend that global vision with the on-the-ground reality seamlessly.
So a year in review from a company like that, it's expected to be a cornerstone of their transparency.
Pillar of their engagement, yeah. A clear sign of how they operate and solid proof they can deliver that excellence consistently everywhere.
Okay, now let's shift just a bit to the weight a year in review, full report, usually carries. What are those universal expectations? Especially from a company like AXA Engineers, a leader in civil engineering outsourcing.
Well, you don't just expect a quick summary, you anticipate a really thorough, almost forensic look.
At successes, sure, but also,
Also, challenges they've overcome, innovations they've pioneered, and probably most importantly, those key performance indicators, the KPIs, laid out transparently.
it's more than just looking back, isn't it?
Oh, much more.
Yeah.
It's a vital tool for accountability. It's a blueprint for their strategy moving forward. And crucially, it's a massive confidence builder for clients and partners in the civil engineering outsourcing market.
It shows they're not just looking ahead, but they're also reflecting critically on what they've done, learning, improving.
And that raises a really important question, doesn't it? In a sector like civil engineering outsourcing, I mean, the decisions involve huge investments, long-term impacts that shape whole regions.
Yeah, the stakes are incredibly high.
So the full report isn't just some corporate formality, it's a critical piece of that trust puzzle. It's where AXA Engineers gets to say, look, here's what we achieved, here's precisely how we did it, and here's exactly why you should keep trusting us with your most ambitious projects.
Sets a very specific expectation, tangible proof.
Comprehensive, tangible proof of capability. A track record that leaves no room for doubt in a client's mind. Anything less than that.
Well, traditionally, you'd see it as almost disrespectful to the scale of their work and the trust people place in them.
But what if anything less actually means something more, something evolved?
Exactly. What if the definition is changing?
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting, like buckle up, interesting.
Huh? The twist. Having set up all these grand, very conventional expectations for a full report from a leader like AXA Engineers. Let's actually look at the content, the nuggets of knowledge from the transcript of this particular year in review.
Okay, all right.
Prepare for a whole new way of thinking about information because the transcript,
Right.
it reads, and this is it. Just that. That's it. That's the report, the whole thing.
Wow, okay. The contrast there, it's stark, isn't it? Between that powerful title, 2024 Year in Review, Full Report from AXA Engineers Civil Engineering Global Solutions, and that,
It's pretty jarring.
my first thought isn't glitch. It feels deliberate, incredibly sophisticated, maybe.
You think? Not just an error.
I don't know for sure, obviously, but it feels like a radical departure. It demands we rethink what a report even is, especially now with advanced data science AI.
It forces you to think way beyond the literal, doesn't it? Into the conceptual,
Yeah.
what information looks like, sounds like.
Exactly. For a company right at the cutting edge of civil engineering outsourcing, this could be a very calculated statement about their whole innovative philosophy.
Let's play with the possibilities here.
Right.
Because this abstract sequence, it just opens up so many interpretations, and they all seem to point towards a highly evolved way of doing things.
Mm-hmm.
Could this super short sequence be like an ultra-condensed summary, a kind of data signature that only sophisticated algorithms or maybe really attuned human interpreters can decode?
It's possible. Hyper-efficiency in communication.
Or maybe it's a secure encoded message, like a proprietary language. Think about complex, high-stakes civil engineering outsourcing projects, data integrity, security. That's paramount.
That's a fascinating angle. Transmitting sensitive info globally without worrying about traditional eavesdropping, that would be a massive asset.
Or, maybe even more daringly, could this be a glimpse of the future? A new way to relay information that challenges our whole definition of a report in the age of big data and AI.
It's almost like AXA Engineers is speaking a language we're only just starting to learn. A language of extreme efficiency, perhaps.
It's a powerful thought. And what's really fascinating, as you said, is that even in abstract data, there are always patterns, rhythms, potential meanings just waiting.
Especially if you apply a high-level analytical perspective, which leads to the question, when you're dealing with the absolutely massive data sets from global civil engineering, sensor readings, supply chains, you name it, how do you boil down a full report to its absolute essence? For internal use, maybe. Rapid decision-making.
Right.
Perhaps AXA Engineers is showing us an evolution in data communication, moving past all the words to something more fundamental, more primal even, but potentially richer in encoded meaning for those who know how to listen.
It definitely challenges our ideas about transparency and information sharing.
It suggests a leader in civil engineering outsourcing that has to handle vast amounts of complex data with incredible efficiency.
Okay, let's zoom in on the elements themselves. The most obvious one. The repetition of he. It's everywhere. He.
The constant element.
What does that consistent sound communicate about AXA Engineers? My first thought is bedrock. Core stability. those unyielding principles behind all their civil engineering outsourcing projects.
Like a drumbeat, a reliable pulse.
Exactly. It's not just a sound, it feels symbolic. Unwavering strength, which
Yeah.
is absolutely critical when you're literally building the foundations of the world, right? Consistency, integrity, non-negotiable.
Absolutely. Think of it like the unshakable foundation of their entire operation, that repetition. It's not simple, it's a powerful signal in a field where consistency is king.
When you're building that huge bridge or that smart city.
Every single component, every process has to be predictable, reliable. So he could absolutely be that steady pulse. The sound of robust quality control, sticking to best practices, the fundamental strength AXA Engineers brings to every single part of their civil engineering outsourcing work.
It's like the deep hum of a perfectly tuned machine.
Running flawlessly day in, day out across their whole global portfolio. That kind of consistency that builds immense trust.
So wait, hold on. It's not just he. We get these little interruptions, these punctuations, hey, and oh.
The variations, yes.
They break that dominant pattern. They add texture, nuance. Maybe they show the more dynamic, adaptable side of AXA Engineers.
Interesting. Go on.
Like, hey, is that a call to attention? A new opportunity spotted, a breakthrough in materials, a big project milestone.
Could be a signal of something new.
And N. Maybe that's like a bridge connecting different things. Maybe it signifies complex integration points in a huge project. Or even highlights a tricky bit of problem solving they nailed in their civil engineering outsourcing work.
The N as a node, perhaps? A point of connection or complexity? I like that.
And oh, that's the classic sound of discovery, isn't it? The aha moment. An unexpected insight, successfully navigating a really tough engineering challenge.
The moment of triumph or realization.
These feel like the moments of sheer ingenuity that sit on top of that bedrock stability.
It's fascinating how these tiny variations could stand for critical moments or big innovations within a whole year of global engineering. That instaid. It could be that crucial connection point in a complex structural analysis, skillfully bringing together different elements. A vital junction in a transport network, maybe?
Right.
Or a data hub?
Right.
And the ooh, that could absolutely be hitting a tough milestone, an engineering win against the odds, a design breakthrough. These elements, carefully placed amongst the steady he, they paint this vivid picture, don't they?
They really do.
Of AXA Engineers as a company that not only lays down those solid foundations, but also expertly handles all the dynamic, messy complexities that come with global civil engineering outsourcing. Always finding clever solutions, always gaining new insights.
It really speaks to their comprehensive, agile abilities.
Yeah.
So putting it all together, the whole sequence, he, hey, and he, hey, he, oh. Do you start to see a kind of narrative emerge?
You know, I think I do. It's not just random sounds. It feels constructed, almost poetic, like you said.
Like a journey, starting with that rock-solid stability, then calls to attention for discoveries or challenges, then making those nuanced connections, leading to big insights and solutions, and then coming back to reinforce that core strength.
A cycle, a representation of their year.
This kind of sequential artistry, it feels like powerful proof of AXA Engineers' unique ability to operate with both that unwavering integrity and dynamic, agile innovation, delivering excellence consistently in civil engineering outsourcing.
That abstract report. Yeah, it could be this highly artistic, minimalist summary of their year. Maximum meaning, minimal form.
It's a statement about efficiency and impact in itself.
And if you connect that to the bigger picture, this sequence really shows AXA Engineers' holistic, almost orchestral approach to civil engineering global solutions.
Orchestral, like that.
It showcases their amazing ability to handle the fundamental repetitive tasks with perfect quality and precision, that's the he. But at the same time, it highlights how they creatively tackle unique challenges, the in, and deliver those breakthrough innovations, the o.
It suggests they have a really deep understanding of their own operational rhythm, that balance between stability and dynamic problem solving.
Exactly. So it's not just noise. It feels like a highly curated summary of a year of excellence, designed perhaps for those who look for depth beyond just surface data.
It's a bold move in the world of civil engineering outsourcing.
A very confident statement. It signals a company that genuinely thinks differently and operates on a whole other level of efficiency and insight.
So if this truly is AXA Engineers' full report, wow. It just screams innovation, doesn't
It
it?
absolutely screams it.
This isn't just about building structures anymore. It's about building new ways to think, new ways to communicate, new ways to understand success and show mastery.
Redefining paradigms.
So what kind of confidence does this unconventional, almost provocative approach give us about AXA Engineers' capabilities? especially in that critical field of civil engineering outsourcing?
Well, it tells us they're completely unafraid to redefine norms, to push boundaries, not just in their engineering work, but in their actual corporate identity and how they communicate. That takes guts.
It really does.
And this method of reporting, as unusual as it seems, it could be a direct, powerful reflection of their whole operational philosophy. The essential truth.
It suggests they're really comfortable with abstraction.
And that they have a deep belief in the intelligence of their audience, whether that's an internal team of experts or a potential civil engineering outsourcing client looking for a partner who's truly on the cutting edge.
They're confident their substance shines through, even without the usual packaging.
Implying their underlying work speaks so profoundly for itself that even a summary gets distilled down to its absolute core.
It makes you wonder, in this world where we're just drowning in data, information overload is constant.
It's a real challenge.
Maybe the ability to distill huge amounts of complex info into such a fundamental yet potentially meaningful sequence. Maybe that's the ultimate sign of mastery?
It could well be.
It positions AXA engineers not just as engineering pioneers, but as trailblazers in data interpretation and communication itself.
They're not just building the future, they're maybe inventing the language to describe it.
Offering a uniquely deep level of insight for anyone looking into civil engineering outsourcing who really values efficiency and, well, cutting-edge thinking.
And what's truly fascinating is that a company like AXA Engineers, operating right there at the global frontier of civil engineering, leading the way in civil engineering outsourcing, would choose this method for their year in review.
Right. Why this way?
It makes you ask, could this report actually be an internal thing, a way to communicate success metrics using a universal language of sound, something that cuts across linguistic and cultural barriers for their diverse, specialized teams all over the world?
Wow, that's a thought. Global impact and immediate understanding.
It suggests a company that's not just technologically advanced in what they build, but also deeply philosophical and innovative about how they process, transmit, and even understand knowledge.
A true leader in civil engineering outsourcing, not just in construction, but in revolutionary thinking. Okay, so let's bring it back to our listener, especially those maybe looking at civil engineering outsourcing, seeking that reliable, forward-thinking partner. How does all this unconventional brilliance translate into actual, tangible trust?
That's the key question, isn't it?
How do these aha moments we've been having about their unique reporting style actually build confidence in AXA Engineers' ability to deliver concrete, reliable civil engineering solutions worldwide? It's a leap from abstract interpretation to business assurance.
It is, but I think it tells us that a company this innovative in how it communicates is almost certainly just as innovative, just as meticulous, and incredibly confident in its actual construction and project management.
The thinking permeates everything.
Exactly. And trust. Well, it's not just built on spreadsheets and glossy brochures, is it?
No, definitely not.
It's also profoundly built on perceived competence, genuine innovation, and having a clear, unwavering vision. By presenting such a unique, abstract report, AXA Engineers is signaling a superior level of data management, interpretative skill.
They're not just showing data, they're showing mastery over data.
And that mastery inspires deep confidence. It implies their understanding of their own performance, their capabilities for civil engineering outsourcing, is so profound they can communicate it in a language that's both incredibly succinct and deeply meaningful.
And maybe even, like you touched on, encrypted for extra security, which is huge for sensitive global projects.
That's another layer. Think about it. This abstract full report could be powerful proof of the security and efficiency of AXA Engineers' internal systems.
Right.
Maybe the report is a highly encrypted summary, needs unique keys or uniquely trained ears and minds to unlock its full meaning. That demonstrates state-of-the-art data handling, critical for secure civil engineering outsourcing.
In a time when data breaches are a huge worry,
such an approach would be a powerful, unspoken guarantee of their commitment to protecting sensitive project info. It tells you they're thinking multiple steps ahead.
so it leads to that ultimate question.
Does a company that thinks so profoundly, so innovatively about the very essence of information, do they apply that same depth of thought to every single bolt, every beam, every structural calculation in every project they do?
Logically.
The answer, I truly believe, has to be a resounding yes. If AXA Engineers is this meticulous, this forward-thinking, this confident about even a full report, Just imagine the incredible precision, the foresight, the innovative solutions they bring to their civil engineering global solutions.
That's a powerful image.
For anyone considering civil engineering outsourcing, this isn't just a signal, it feels like irrefutable proof. An enterprise that embodies both groundbreaking innovation and unwavering reliability.
It suggests they've streamlined everything to such a degree.
That even their annual review becomes a masterclass in efficiency, deep meaning, and supreme confidence, making them, frankly, an ideal partner for your most ambitious projects.
And there you have it, a truly unique deep dive into the 2024 Year in Review, full report, from AXA Engineers, Civil Engineering Global Solutions.
Definitely unique.
We've gone way beyond the traditional interpreting sounds as data and discovered that innovation. Well, it isn't just about what you build. It's about how you communicate its essence with ultimate efficiency and insight. It seems pretty clear that AXA Engineers isn't just playing the game in the future of civil engineering outsourcing. They're actively shaping it, defining new standards for communication and excellence on a truly global stage.
A compelling case.
So don't forget to follow us for more deep dives like this.
Please do.
And definitely leave your thoughts in the comments. What do you think the he, hey, he sequence truly represents? We genuinely love hearing your interpretations and seeing how you connect with the future of engineering.
Yeah, let us know. And maybe think about this. In our increasingly complex world, where real insight often lies hidden beneath the surface, are you ready to partner with a civil engineering global solutions provider who gets that innovation isn't just in the physical structures they build,
But also in the very way they communicate their mastery, their efficiency, their absolute commitment to your success.
If the future of civil engineering outsourcing demands clarity, ingenuity, and a partner who truly thinks differently, well, what's stopping you from reaching out to AXA Engineers today to unlock the full potential of your next project?